Hi, Relinia. Today we're going to do some Pilates to target those pesky cellulite legs. Alright, so we're going to start with a couple of lunges and leg moves, and then you'll eventually move to the mat. Right, so let's just warm up by breathing into the chest, open nice and wide. As you breathe out, tighten your abs, roll your head down, one vertebra at a time. Head comes down last. Breathing in at the bottom. As you breathe out, tighten the abs and slowly roll up for me, one vertebra at a time. Just giving me some shoulder rolls, 3 back and 3 to the front. Great, let's start with those legs. So when we're doing lunges, we want to keep our abs nice and tight. We want to step forward and you want to bend so that your knee does not go over your toe. Right, the back leg is bent, tummy is nice and tight, body is up straight. Arms are up for balance and we're dropping down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there for me and just give me little bounces. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down for me. Holding on to, pushing that leg a bit forward and just pushing forward into that leg, giving that other one a little hip stretch. Then stretching this leg out straight, putting your hands down, flexing this foot and just increasing the stretch into the back of the leg. Right, same on the other side, so just switch legs. You step forward for me, again a nice wide stance, bending that leg, make sure the knee doesn't go over the toe, tummy is nice and tight, dropping the back leg. Right, getting your balance. You'll see that your one side is not as stable as your other side. The one side is your dominant side. You'll see I'm a little bit more wobbly on this side because I'm left-handed. 5 more. Hold your tummy tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All the way down. Pushing that leg forward. And just pushing the hip forward, giving yourself a nice groin stretch. Then straightening that leg, flexing that foot, putting your hand down, increasing a nice stretch into the legs. And from here, I'm going to go into all fours. Right, you're in a perfectly box shape. You're pushing the weight into the front of your hands, so you don't put too much weight onto your wrists. Your tummy is nice and tucked. Breathing in. As you breathe out, you're taking your right leg, pushing it up to the ceiling in a box shape, keeping a 90-degree angle, foot is flexed. And you're pushing up that foot as if you want to imprint it onto the ceiling. Make sure the tummy is tight and your back isn't overarching. Okay, 5 more, 4, 2, and 1. Then, from this position, just straighten and bend. And 3. Make sure the foot keeps flexed. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold that straight and just tap down with a pointed toe and up without overarching your back. And make sure the tummy is tight. Right, you can keep your eye line to the floor to protect your neck and make sure your weight is evenly distributed from left to right. 3 more, 2, and 1. Hold this one up for me, bring it up a little higher, tap it down to the left, up and down to the right, as if you're making a little triangle. And 2. Make sure the tummy is nice and tight. Hold it in. And 4 and 5. Bring that one in for me. Bring it into the elbow and kick it back. 2, back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring that down. Let's move over to the left side. So we started with imprints, so remember to get your weight evenly balanced. Foot is flexed, knee stays at a 90 lock, and we're imprinting up to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Straighten, flex. Straighten, flex. 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure the tummy's tight. 9 and 10. Point, toe, tap down and up. Down and up. Remember here, you don't want to overarch, you don't want to go down, you want to keep arms straight. If your arms get sore, 5 more here. You can go down and do it in this position. Okay, 2 and 1. 5 diamonds, so we're going up, tap into the side, up, tap into the other side. Make sure your tummy is nice and tight. 3, 1 more, and relax. We are going to tuck the toes. Our tummy is nice and tight, we're pulling it in, and we are going to make sure our fingers are nice and wide. Wrists are underneath the elbows and underneath the shoulders. We're all in perfect alignment, and we are going to just breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're going to lift just off the floor like an inch, and you're just going to hold that. And you're going to hold everything tight and count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Feel the shake. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Push it back into a downward dog for me. Straightening your legs as much as you can. Flattening your back. Pushing your head through your arms. And then back and up, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Walk your hands forward into a plank position, drop the bum, holding it there for me. Make sure the tummy is nice and tight. Holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees back into child's pose for a second. And then back on your forearms. So you can be on your forearms or you can be on your wrists. Tummy is nice and tight. Taking your left leg, opening it up for me, and down, and 2. Make sure your tummy is nice and tight. You're keeping your lock at your knee, and your weight is distributed evenly. 5 more. 2 and 1. Keep it up. Straighten, flex. Straighten, flex. 3. This one eats. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it back. Other side. Just little lifts. 1. Make sure the tummy's tight. Keep the weight distributed evenly. And 4, 5. Make sure that knee is locked. 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to straighten and bend 3. Make sure keeping your weight balanced. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Just sitting back and just stretching your hips a bit. Just moving your body over to the left and over to the right. Just to get a slight little stretch in the hips. Shake out the wrists. What I like to do are these little wrist strengtheners. So just grab your fingers to the palms. Just go as fast as you can. Strengthening here. Right, just do a couple of those. Shake it loose. Do a figure of 8. Here we go. Let's just do one more for the legs. So we are back in plank. Right, bum is down. All we're going to do is we're going to go out, out, in, out, out, in. Keeping the tummy tight and keeping the bum down and into a mermaid's pose. So mermaid, we're sitting with the legs bent. We're breathing in. As you breathe out, you're grabbing your leg on the side. Arm is going to go over. Chest is straight, facing down. Giving yourself a nice side bend. Feeling it all the way. Breathe in. Twist this chest to the floor. Trace the floor with your hand. Feeling a nice lower back stretch. Putting that arm down for me. Taking your back leg, straightening that. Right, now we can work the leg again a little bit. So we're just going to keep the foot flexed. We're up for 10, 9. Again here, work with resistance. Pretend you've got a heavy elephant lying on your leg. You're not just pushing up and down. You're really using resistance and pushing against your own body resistance. I'm sure that's 10 by now. And then bend and straighten. Again, keep the foot flexed. 3, 4. Make sure the tummy's tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Grab that leg. Give it a nice pull. Put it down. Just taking the other side. Bending over. Tracing the floor, coming all the way around, arms down, fingers facing forward, and you're just going to lift your hips up. So tummy's tight and lift, feeling a nice stretch in the hips, and down, and swapping the legs over. So while we're here, let's just do that hip stretch while we're in this position. So hip stretch on the other side, breathing in, and just lifting, giving the hip stretch on the other side. Right, let's do the legs on this side. So we started with a side bend, arm facing over the rainbow, then twisting that chest down, tracing the floor, hearing all the clicks in that back, putting the arm down, straightening the back leg, flexing the foot. Against resistance, pushing it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend, straighten, keep that foot flexed. 2, tummy's tight. 3, 4, feel it in here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Grab that leg, give it a little pull. Put it back down, and then just a stretch down to the other side. So just a side stretch, twisting the body and giving it all the way around. From here, just go into a froggy position for me. So that is when your toes are touching. You're just going to take your arms, push your legs down, and just lean forward and give yourself a nice inner thigh stretch. And then coming up, and then we're going to cross the legs, putting the one foot on top of the other leg. If you can't do this, you put it in front. Right, breathing in. As you breathe out, go over and just stretch that one arm out. And up and over to the other side. Put the leg on top, breathe in, and then crash over, pushing the elbows into the ground, feeling a nice stretch in your bum. Just take your legs, opening them a little bit wide, putting your hands on the floor, taking your feet and pushing the knees apart, sitting up nice and straight, pushing your legs away, and then just thanking yourself for spending some time in your body.